Larry, we're talking to Larry Whitner, a historian who taught at SUNY Albany, about what he thinks about this protest. Could you tell us a little bit, Larry?
Sure. I think it's just great that the workers are rising up and they're not accepting substandard wages and horrible working conditions.
And from your perspective as a historian and looking at low-wage work, what do you think about the prospects?
Well, I think they're good in the long run. Whether they're going to triumph right away in terms of unionizing or even mildly improving wages and working conditions is uncertain. But if anything is certain, it's that workers won't long accept mistreatment and exploitation. And there have been surges of labor movement activism in the past, and this looks like another great surge for a better life.
I'm talking to Robert Riley, a postal worker. Why are you here supporting retail workers at Walmart?
I'm here today in support of minimum wage. I think that everybody should be treated fairly. They work very hard for what they deserve to be treated with a little dignity in their paycheck, as well as how they perform their duties at work, and have fair hours and fair health plans.
Talking to Joanne Farrell from Occupy Albany. Why are activists from Occupy Albany here today?
Well, for one, we've been occupying corporations through the Democratize the Economy Working Group, and this is just another corporation we've targeted. And today we're working with unions and in solidarity with striking Walmart workers to show that they need to raise the wage. You know, if they want to outsource all these factory jobs and have very limited jobs here for the American people, they need to pay a fair wage so people can pay their rent. And that's one of the biggest causes of poverty, is that they won't raise the wage. This is not enough money to pay for a food and apartment or mortgage and heat.
At the beginning.
So, talking to Dan Kelly from Occupy Albany and a member of a union as well. Why are you here today, Dan?
Well, I'm here because what's happening to Walmart employees actually affects all of us. Wages have been depressed all over the United States for the last 30 or more years because of the influence of neoliberal capitalism. And as a union member and a member of the working class myself, I feel like it's important to be here to support fellow workers at a place like Walmart where people are treated really badly.
Support the union of California. Walmart does not want to negotiate with the union member. And also I'm here to support Walmart workers so they can have decent wages, maybe form a union so they can have benefits and so they can make a living. That's what
So I'm talking to Willie Terry from the Troy Area Labor Council. Willie, why are you here today?
I'm here today in support of the Walmart workers to get better working conditions and to get a decent and living wage.
Yeah, I'm talking to Sue Du Bois from the Solidarity Committee of the Capital District. Sue, why are you here today?
I'm here because Walmart is basically such a dominant factor in the economy nowadays, and it's dragging down standards of living for everyone. And it's really gotten outrageous the way Walmart is treating their people as if they were totally cogs. I mean, this whole business about scheduling people so they can't accumulate enough time and having a schedule where they are expected to be available at all times but only get work at the times when Walmart wants them. You can't live that way. And that's something I've seen in other situations, including a company I worked for back in the late 70s in Florida, but it was sort of like that was an outstanding bad employer at the time. Now Walmart is making it conventional, and I think we really need to stand up against that.
We're talking to Bernie Fleischman, member of Veterans for Peace, about why he's here today supporting the Walmart workers.
Well, I think people have to make a living wage, and apparently the Walmart people are not making a living wage. And so if you're concerned about a just society, you have to give them some support.
Yeah, hi, I'm talking to Mary Richmond, past president of NOW, current member of the NOW, the National Organization of Women. Why are you here today, Mary?
I'm here to stand in solidarity with the Walmart workers.
And as a woman, why do you think that's important?
Well, because historically women, children, people of color have traditionally been the underpaid, unpaid, or marginalized populations in our culture.
I'm talking to Sarah Nicole from the Labor Religion Coalition. Why are you here today, Sarah?
I'm here today because Walmart destroyed the small town that my grandparents lived in, and I watched it die in the 80s and 90s. And then when I moved to a small farm town in New York State as an adult, I saw that its downtown had completely deteriorated after Walmart came in. We lost our downtowns, we lost our mom and pop shops, we lost good jobs, and it's time for Walmart to go.
I'm talking to Joe Lombardo and Trudy Quay from Bethlehem Neighbors for Peace, who live here in the area. So why are you guys here today, particularly in relation to what the peace issue and the war issue?
Well, I'm here to support the workers who make on the average of about $8 an hour, which isn't really enough to support a family. I think it's all related to the war and low wages. Our economy is really in trouble. American people don't have too many choices of where to work. Walmart is one of them. Joining the military is the other. So they are related.
Well, I think a lot of the wars are related to the whole globalization of the economy. And that right now we have large amounts of capital and U.S. corporations and U.S. goods, including goods that are sold here at Walmart, made in countries all over the world. And that's why we have troops in 120 countries around the world. And a huge part of the discretionary budget budget for the United States is for that, to support that military. Our military expenditures are about as large as all the rest of the countries in the world put together, as to defend the profits of organizations like Walmart at the same time that they don't pay their workers a living wage. So it's important that all people, anti-war activists and others, be out here to support Walmart workers.
Federation of Labor. Frank Natal is from the Schenectady Central Federation of Labor, and he wants to speak to you right now and give us a thanks. Let's hear it for Frank.
Hi everybody, thank you. Again, my name is Frank Natale, President of Schenectady Area Labor Council, and this event was put on by all the councils, and we really appreciate everyone coming out. It really means a lot to the Walmart workers, to our economy, to the morality of our communities, and we need to keep this fight going. And again, I really appreciate you coming out, and we'll be in touch for our next action. Thank you.
This rally, which was organized by actually the 5 labor councils, but we reached out to the community, and the community showed that they really care. Yeah! There's a lot of different groups here, and the only way we're going to turn this around and save the whole economy is by doing things like this. And because if you look at the history of Walmarts, 10% of the imports from China are because of Walmart. And they go out and they get their suppliers to offshore jobs as well. And it comes back and haunts our communities because low wages mean you don't have health care, and you probably don't have a regular work schedule. So it's very disconcerting in everyone. And as Frank pointed out, this hopefully is the beginning of a movement. And as I said, and particularly, I want to thank Occupy Albany, because one thing old folks like me like to see is new people come and start talking through these megaphones, because we have to keep doing that. And there's labor religions here and Move On, and I'm sure others. I don't mean to leave anyone out on purpose, but because I gotta say that John Flanders through the Facebook has really shown that you can help organize people. So the ALF, which put together the signs and the whistles and that, please keep them. Please try to bring them the next time. If you don't want to take your sign home, we'll collect them. But if you have a use for the sign, please feel free to take it, as well as the whistles and that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How you doing out there? Occupy Albany has started a new program of occupying corporations. We occupied at Bank of America. We have another working group that's been occupying at a McDonald's, doing fast food yoga. We occupied at the Apple store, and we heard that workers were, when unions were in solidarity with Walmart workers, this was going to be another Occupy Corporations. So look for that event in the future, and continue to try to shop somewhere else. Keep in mind We exploit the poorest people in the world when we buy this stuff. Not only are our workers making shit dirt pay, but those people overseas, especially the young girls that are the size of her, working in a factory, or the girl next to her, working in a factory, making our t-shirts, making our shoes, making our jeans. That's disgusting. It takes our jobs and exploits the poorest people in the world. So continue to work with us as we occupy more corporations. Have a wonderful day.
Many of the goods that are sold in the Walmart store are made overseas by non-union, low-paid workers. And the reason that we have military in 120 countries around the world is to ensure that those workers will not get unions, will not get the kind of security, the kind of benefits that they need, and so that they can continue to get those products at very low pay and still not pay the workers in Walmart a living wage. The military is in 120 countries. We have a military budget in the United States which is about equal to that of all the other countries in the world put together. That takes away from the social needs that people, that money could be used for people here in this country. So the anti-war movement, along with the Occupy movement, and along with the union movement, have a common cause here. And when we stay together in coalition, we will have a winning cause. We will have a winning coalition. So let's stay together, let's fight for the benefit of the Walmart workers and all workers in this country and around the world. Thank you very much.
Before I start, say something with me. I am somebody. And I demand dignity, equality, justice, right here, right now. These workers are victims of this crony, no righteous, capitalistic society. We need to grab the bull by the horns and slay the dragon. We need to let Walmart be unionized. The LGBT community is behind you all 110%. With the history of the queer civil rights movement, we were always progressive. Even though we have our own issues with corporatism, we are by your side. Queers are by your side. We are here and we will defeat Walmart.
Well, it's good to see everybody come out. I'm really proud of the guys that came this far south from Saratoga, and hey, it's great. Got a free sign.
You're doing good, Walt.
I haven't been at Walmart for 10 years, so I really, it's about time we started protesting these guys. I love to come out for this particular one.
Use the bull.
Yes, yeah. Bullhorn.
I love to come out for this particular one for Walmart. The rallies are great, and just thanks for everybody coming out.
Yeah.
To make us think at Walmart my whole life long, so this is awesome. I'm so glad to see you guys. When I used to go spend summers in Louisiana, Missouri with my grandparents' very small town before we had Walmart on the East Coast, and every year I went, I watched their downtown disappear. First the cafe, the little coffee place that my grandpa had coffee with the boys, and then the hardware store, and then, whatever it was, until there was no downtown anymore, and the only jobs in that little town were at Walmart. And then I moved into a rural community here in upstate New York, and guess what? We don't have a downtown, we have a Walmart. We don't have anywhere to buy a screwdriver or whatever it is. There's no alternative anymore, and we don't have jobs. Walmart has destroyed our communities. My daughter made this beautiful poster.
Yeah!
Can I take a picture?
Yeah!
better than what Walmart gives us. Thanks for coming out today, guys.
Thank you. Mike, check.
Walmart makes hundreds of billions of dollars.
Makes hundreds of billions of dollars.
Exploiting its workers.
Exploiting its workers.
Destroying our communities.
Destroying our communities.
And that state of affair.
And that state of affair.
It's completely unacceptable.
Completely unacceptable.
That is why. Across the country.
People
are coming out.
At
rallies like this one.
To
say we will no longer accept.
To say that we will no longer accept.
This state of affairs.
This state of affairs. Thank you.
Final thought. We need to build off this momentum. And continue to pressure. Walmart. So it begins to affect. Their bottom line. So that we move from just having protests. To having worker-led. Resistance. Thank you.